Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Muttlay Krew Studios, and here we are for another episode of the Muttlay Krew Studios. We are here at the dining room table of mirrors.
Dining room table of mirrors. We've gone off from the boulevard.
Well, you don't have my sign, so I can't read, so I'm making it up.
Coming to you from a different place every single episode.
Fucking us on the trucks.
Sorry, who are you?
My name's Jake, and we are here for an episode of the Around the Kennel, boys, where we talk what we want to talk. We tell the listeners what's been happening, and we might even have some good tidbits of information or useful.
Big tits.
We could talk tits.
We're just unbuttoning the shirt and taking a look at what's on the inside. That's all it is.
Yeah, jeez. You were doing that a lot over the weekend.
Hey, I don't know why they have shirts with buttons on them because they're never done up. They're not to be buttoned. I'm telling you, they're to be unbuttoned.
Jesus Christ.
Especially when he's on the dance floor.
Oh, absolutely. Just anywhere I've got to button up.
Did the shoulders stay on the whole night, though?
Did the shoulders?
Shoulders?
Yeah.
The shirt stayed on. I never took the shirt off.
The shoulders,
Yeah, but
that's what I meant.
the guts and everything was out.
Yeah, but I didn't go
In all of its glory.
around the...
I was trying to
Next
convince the bloody manager of the establishment that it was a singlet. It was that fucking white.
Yeah, right, darling. That was a good weekend. How'd you go in cricket?
Did you go to Vegas or something?
Oh, I fucking felt like it.
Well, we
Not
started
really.
cricket. That was first.
Oh, yeah, so let's touch on some cricket.
Yeah,
Mr. Notre Dame of cricket over here. We got
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame? That's not the word I'm thinking of. The guy, speaks the future and shit like that. Anyway, we're out there, won the
Notre
toss, going out to bat. So Kyle does his thing, going to go open. He's like, oh, how we feeling? He's like, yeah, feeling good. I'll probably get 2 fours and then get out.
Oh, hold on. I now know where you were at.
Notre Dame.
You told that terribly. I was confused on where you were going.
It's because you didn't bring the sign, brother.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So just to give you guys a bit of clarification there. So we were playing cricket and we were batting first, and I do open the batting. And just before we were about to walk out, I did make a comment on that I just had this weird feeling that I was going to score under 10. And then one of the boys goes, oh, yeah, you'll probably hit a 6 and a 4 and then get out. And I was like, no, under 10. So I'll hit 4, 4, out. And, well, in the first over, just dotted up the first ball. Next ball, short ball, put that away for 4. Next ball, short ball, put that away for 4. And then I just got real lazy and stuck the bat out at 1 and chopped it onto the stumps. Next ball.
Nah, he got a fucking cocky. Tried to lace one over cover and he got bowled. That's what you get.
Mate, I can tell you right now that
Two different stories.
I have never tried to lace one over cover within the first 3 overs. Never.
You shouldn't be trying to lace anything, mate.
Well, I had to lace my shoes.
Velcro, baby.
Rip.
Anyway, so yes, another foul from Kyle.
Another fail. That's the first time this season I scored under 10.
First time this season he scored under 180.
Averaging 60 going into the game. Fail.
Excuse me, your first 2 games you got under 10. Surely. With your little edges to the keeper.
No.
Surely. Anyway.
You got the stats in front of you, mate. Fucking have a
We're
read.
a bit under
Oh, wait,
pressure.
no, the sign's not here. He can't read.
We were 2 for 15. We're a bit under pressure. 2 of our biggest run scorers are out. And this is where sometimes we have struggled in the past when our 2 big dogs have gone out for, we're like, where the fuck are we getting these runs from?
And they sent you out?
No, not quite.
Thank fuck.
I was hoping for. No, our 70-year-old big yarn Sweden IKEA man, he stood up and hit a lovely 68 or 46 balls and really solidified the innings with big
I hope
Ross
he
dog.
stood up. It'd be pretty hard to hit 4s from the fucking seated position.
I don't know. He was really struggling. He was bending over a lot there. He was sucking him in.
But like I said, he's like 70 years old. Yeah, then anyway, they got us to about 170 with about 15 overs to go and then a couple more wickets. And, it was my turn. It was my turn again. I'm probably the form batter. 1 out the last 3 wickets, 3 games.
Of course you've been out once, bro. You come in at number 9.
Yeah, he come out with 4 balls left in the over.
One time I got out, I opened, mate, and faced more than 4 balls. Fuckwit. Anyway, went out there, just, started peeling off 4s, couple 4s, 3 4s. It was nice.
Mind you, after he gets out, comes off. I go, oh, no, well done, mate. You got 12. He's like, yeah, that's good. And then someone was like 12. They're like, oh, I thought he at least got 20. And then he goes, really? Oh, yeah. I only hit it like a couple of 4s. And now it's changed to, oh, man, I was just lacing 4s everywhere.
I hit
fucking
lacing
lace
them.
3, couple 2s, running quickly between wickets.
Nah, now I know the story's
Yeah,
a lie.
nah.
If you're running quickly between wickets.
And again, I feel like I could have stayed in, but we were pushing it for the overs. There were 2 overs to go, trying to get as many runs, and I was running out of
you're a team player.
running out of partners. So I tried to just
Team player.
I was trying to.
Cameron Green over here, just run out. I've got to hit out, boys.
Yeah, I really wish people could see my face right now. That's bullshit. Really.
I wish they could see your
So
face.
if he just thought he could hit a 6, but this bloke can't hit a ball outside the fucking 30-yard circle on the full.
Anyway,
Tried to pump a 6.
Anyway.
Tried to pump a 6, got caught on the circle, the inner circle.
no, 3/4 back.
Didn't leave the
Good catch.
circle.
Hand over his head,
Good
dove,
catch.
fell backwards. It was a good catch.
Fucking sitter.
Anyway, end up with another 20 off 29, so I'm pretty happy. I'm improving it. I'm getting up there with the runs for the price of this bat, which is the target. Anyway, and then, we hit 246 redbacks, 4th grade, which was not bad. Went into bowling. They had a few big wickets, key wickets, and
Jake got none of them.
we got them out
There's
pretty
no
easily.
top net. They can hit him for 6 in this for realsies.
Nah, we were on top of them from pretty much get-go. They were freaking 4 for 56 after about 5 overs, 10 overs. And then we all wanted to get out of there. We all wanted to get the beers on. So, they gave me the ball, number 1 spin of the team, came in and just rolled them out. 4 wickets from 4 overs for 9 runs and my first ever maiden. So not too bad there. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, is there any danger of you getting a 5 for any time or what?
I'm a team player. I'm just letting the other people in the team get wickets. I don't want to take all the credit.
The frustrating thing is that I was the one that told the captain to bring him on because I was watching him bat and I was like, who actually could take some fucking wickets here?
Someone who doesn't know how to bowl.
Carter. And I was like, fuck. So then Gaz was like, Carter? And I was like, yeah, I reckon that's the
bring
play.
him on.
And then he got wicket after wicket after wicket. Mind you, no solid wickets, like no big names.
Clean bowled a 14-year-old. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Yeah. Oi.
Hey, everyone pat himself on the back there.
Oh, yeah, but he couldn't get the 10-year-old
No,
out.
I couldn't get the 10-year-old. And
Mind you, he was blowing up at the fielder because he wasn't in close.
Oh, yeah.
So the 10-year-old comes out at number 10 because that was their last wicket, like a literal 10-year-old.
like he's tiny.
Like if you hit him in, if
All
the
of a sudden
ball,
the spinner turns into a fucking full pace when he's bouncing him.
boy, he did throw in a cricket ball at him too, still couldn't get him. And I was like, see, that's the young fella had the step on everyone else. I'm like, all these older boys are playing for turn. This motherfucker can't even turn a doorknob. Day 5 India pitch, he still ain't turning that.
I got their captain out too. Thank you very much. That's a big wicket.
Who's their captain?
Doesn't matter, but I got him out.
Yeah, he bats number 10.
10-year-old.
No.
Yeah, their captain averages like 7 runs.
He's good for morale.
Anyway, another 4 wickets to the bank. Getting up there, leading wicket taker. I'm trying, struggling. But yeah, another good win for Redbacks. I think we've got 2 more games before finals, and I think that was our first time, with probably our best 11 out there. And I think, if we lose this, it's we're going to be choking somewhere bad.
It's just, the game now, or our team now, is very reliant on Jake Carter turning up. Like, if he's not there to get those 20 runs at number 9, or,
Take those 4 wickets for
get
9.
the 14-year-olds out, like, we're in trouble. Like, we're in a lot of danger. So there's a lot of pressure on the man.
Anyway.
Nice. We don't want to go too hard against these children. Who can we bring on here? Oh, let's bring Carter in it. He'll do some.
Let's stop talking that cricket. I want to touch on the real cricket. Mighty Australia, just absolute over there. First test match against New Zealand, absolutely pumped them. What a game, though. I love cricket in New Zealand, 3-day test. It's a bit quick, but I just love the green seamers. The ball's just doing stuff, but people are still getting runs.
One person got run.
One person got runs, bro.
And how good was it? He batted so well.
He was the difference.
He was
174 not out. We won by 172 runs. You take that away, and it's a tight test. Nathan Lyons, second top scored for Australia across both innings, 41.
And took 10 wickets over the test match. What a great bowl from the GOAT. He
Had
might.
that thing
I don't
turning,
know.
bouncing.
How close he actually could get to
How
Sean
close?
White?
How
Crazy.
close do you think you could be to being in Nathan Lyon's shoes with the rate you're going?
Why
in
not be
4th
bowling
grade?
like how they've been coming out lately?
In 4th grade, how have
Yep.
you been at?
Finally,
in
a bit of
Ipswich?
turf. It's only my 9th game of outdoor cricket.
He's the Nathan Lyon of Ipswich cricket.
Jeez.
I see it.
Yeah.
Can really see it.
Appreciate that.
Joking.
Absolutely just throwing grenades at kids.
Are we seeing any droppage of Marnus Labuschagne, boys? He is really struggling. I don't think he's hit over 50 in the last 18 innings or something like that.
It's something ridiculous. I just don't
He
know
just
what he's
doesn't
doing.
look like he could score runs. He just looks so defensive. Like,
One
he
of
doesn't know his
27.
shots. Yeah.
But it's again, I think it's just like I didn't watch any of this test match, but a lot of his dismissals over the past couple of series have been pushing, which back when he was one of the top 10, top 5 batters in the world for test cricket.
He was
like
number one there for a couple.
Yeah, well, you just watch what his innings was doing. Anything that wasn't towards those stumps and was a bit of a danger ball, he just letting them go.
He'd love
He's
a lead.
now playing them. He's now playing at them, and they're just grabbing that edge. He just needs to get back to leaving and putting that ball away and just being a bit more patient. Like, I know you go 1 off 27 is not, but he's happy to go 1 of 27, and then they bowl that bad ball into the spot he wants it and puts it away, sort of thing.
He's got to work his way into his innings. Like, look at Cam Green. He started slow as well. It takes him a long time to get in, but once he was in there, once he was going, I think he scored his 50 off like 113 balls or something, and then he was like almost a runner ball for the next 120 runs, like something ridiculous. Because like once he got his eye in and got used to the pitch, whereas I don't know, and even Smith Dog, he's been chopping on a lot lately.
He just keeps getting himself out. Like, he's not killing it, but yeah, he's chopping on a lot. So
I can swap him over.
Yeah,
Put Marnus into open.
I think they'll give some. Yeah, I think that could be an option soon if Smith that keeps getting out early.
because I said to Kyle, I thought after his last innings in the last series, when he scored that, what was it,
Like
60,
60,
70 or
70
not out,
Mm.
I was like, no, he's good. He's found his rhythm. And then he comes into this one and got out, he got 31 in the first innings, but then got out real cheaply in the second.
The first innings, I think it would annoy him more because he did the hard stuff. He got through 70 balls at the start of the test, and then found himself way out. And I reckon as an opener, you get through that his first 10, 11 overs. That's when you're like, okay, I'm on top, and then you'd get out. That would suck. Would you know anything about that, Kyle? Probably not.
This guy.
Can't get through the first over these days.
It was one time. Fucking hell, mate.
Absolutely.
Mate, I'm just moving with the rest of the cricket world, mate. Everyone's on strike rates, not averages these days. So
here we
I just
go.
200 strike rate, mate. Fucking up there, tell ya. That's what it's all about in that shorter form of cricket, isn't it? Strike rate, not averages.
All the strike rate, baby. You got to get a call up soon. You'll be in the IPL in no time.
Oh, mate, I'd go for just as much as fucking Travis Head.
Chat.
Matt
Pretty
Short,
cheaply, to be
actually.
fair.
Matt Short. I'd go for the same amount as Matt Short.
Didn't go for much, did he?
He didn't get picked.
Breaking news also, boys. I don't know
here
if
we
you've
go.
heard. Breaking news. I think Miss Jade Burns has found her wedding dress for our wedding. So I think that's a very good breaking news I can release on the podcast. I think that's awesome. I think it's
Is
going
it
to...
white or ivory?
I'm not sure. I don't actually have asked the details, but I need to. But I think she has found her dress, which is great. Lots of pressure off herself and
Was
off
she able to
me.
keep it under like 12 grand?
She hasn't told me how much she paid for it yet, so we'll see about that too.
Was it?
But
Is it more or less than your speeding fine?
I'm sure it's more than I think.
Oh, no.
Someone was a bit keen to get to the footy yesterday.
Wow. Have you got it already?
I haven't actually got it yet. I thought I would have had it yet in the email because I got done by a highway patrol car. Pulled me over.
Oh, you
That's
got
the only
pulled
way I
over.
get done.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
too smart, mate. I know the cameras. I know
I'm
where
so
they
smart
sit,
that I still got done speeding.
but the
Yeah.
fucking highway patrol cars when they're cruising around, and I did not see him for a while, and he reckons he was following me for a while. He's like, you were hitting about 90 kilometers on that street. I'm like, fuck. Are
Where
you
was
sure? Back of Leichhardt,
In
Never-
60 zones.
near the Wookaraka train station.
Sheesh.
He's
Wait.
like, I
Was it
got you
30
on.
plus?
He's like, I got you on the in-car camera, and they're not very accurate, so it goes up and down, up and down. So he's like, the average was around that 80 kilometers. And I guess I was pretty honest. I'm like, yeah, my fault. It was, he's like, and you opened it up on that road. I'm like, he's like, I know it's a big road, it's a bit safer, but you can't speed. I'm like, yeah, I know, mate. He's like, you want
I was
to,
going to say, because I'm pretty sure 30 plus is automatic.
he's like,
loss of
I'm
license.
going to put it down to 79, so only 19 Ks over, and gave me that 11 to 20 period.
The one time he hasn't talked himself into a ticket.
Jesus.
I'm I'm actually quite surprised because he was on the phone to Jade about it because I came around for the footy and he told me about it and he goes, oh yeah, it was like he told Jade and he was like, yeah, it was my fault. And I was like, holy fuck, is he taking responsibility?
No way.
No.
Well,
Absolutely
still,
I was like,
joker.
fuck, that's rarer than
I
Christmas.
had pressure from Kyle and James and other people that I thought was going to be here by 12:30
At
for the
what
football.
Oh,
stage?
yeah, because you always rush
know,
to get
I
here
had
for
the
when
pressure.
we need you here.
What pressure?
Yeah. So much pressure.
You said you sent me a text saying leaving at 12, be at mine at 12:15.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, right. I just got to be. I don't even think I responded to your fucking text message, mate.
Nah, that's why I also had pressure.
So I put pressure on him. Next time I need to respond saying no
and then I had the
worries.
chips, I had the
He really
chocolate.
cares about whether or not people are waiting around for him on his travels.
I wanted to get it ready for the boys, and yeah. So if you listen to Nick, I know you owe me a few points. That's also what hurts about this. Like, I think, Nico's got a fine lately. My sister got another speeding sign. I'm like, I really haven't got one for a while. I've been really good.
Oh,
and
no.
fucking
You spoke to your
bang it.
assistants.
$100 a point. I'll give you a couple of points.
Nah, I'm fine. I've still got a few to.
Okay.
To
I did.
use.
I thought I got done in the company a couple of times, and I even like to the point where I had to go into the boss, and I was like, "Look, we're probably going to get a couple of fines in the mail. My bad." One of them was like speeding through a zone. There's never a camera there. I've never seen one ever in my life, and I went through, and I was just like, "Oh my god, you're joking!" Of all mornings, righto. And then the other one was, there's that going through Walkaraka, not Walkaraka, Jesus, Maruka.
Oh, just
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, really close. Right next to each other, side by side. It leads onto it.
Yeah. Same sort of syllables in the name too.
Yeah. When you come through Maruka, past the Magic Mile, and you go up, and I think it's near the Taco Bell, there's that one set of lights, and it's got the red light camera and speed camera.
Yeah.
I'm cruising up to that thing, and I'm too busy trying to work out where the sat-nav wants me to go and what lane I want to be in, and then watching the other cars that I didn't even look at the lights.
Oh.
And then next minute, I find myself like probably 5 meters from the intersection, the light turns red, and I'm like, either I slam on my brakes here and have someone probably run up my ass, or I've just got to run this thing. And I just had to go through with it, and I'm just driving through the lights, just shaking my head, going, the one set of lights that has a fucking red light camera, and that's the one that I go through.
They might have
haven't
checked
got
it.
either of them.
They might have checked it and seen that it was someone really close to you and said you did the safe thing and went through. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, but I haven't. It's been like 2 months.
I think it's safe then, because usually a month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd get like February, but now that I've said it, I'll probably get it tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. Now, see, I don't know how I've been so lucky.
Because you don't have a car that can go fast.
Not now. Now I'm good.
It's safe.
But previously, like I'd be going somewhere, and there's been a couple of times where I've been on the highway and I'll jump in the right hand lane, and like there was this one time I was trying to get past this fucking truck, and he speeds up. So then next, to get past him, I was up over 120, I think.
Bullshit. Is this in the GT?
Yeah, and then I've pulled back in across because I've finally got rid of him. Pulled back in across, and then I've come around this bend, and I'm still probably doing just under 120 maybe. Starting to slow back down, but I come around this bend, there's a fucking camera, and I'm like, fuck, got me. Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, right. Well, that one I was telling you about, when we were driving up to Bundy for States last year, and we were driving up, it was nighttime when we were driving, and we were like flogging around. I'm just like, meow, 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 meow. When you're in the back streets, you don't really care. You just sort of drive what feels comfortable.
Yeah.
So it would have been 60 or something. And
Even though the back streets is where people usually get hit the most.
Yeah, 75, 80, just cruising along. You're like, it's nighttime. We're in the back streets. No one cares. And then, when we were driving along and we seen that thing, and I was like, was that a cop car? And you're like, I don't know. I'm like, that was a really sus spot for a car to be. I reckon that was a cop. And you're like, oh, no, I suppose we'll just wait and see. Yeah. Got the fucking thing in the mail. And I thought, when was this? I looked back at the date, and I was like, that's that one that I said to Kyle. I was like, that's a sus spot for a car.
Oh, did you get hit for that? I didn't know.
I got
Oh,
hit.
wow. Yeah, right.
I got hit for it. I think it come in like, what was that? Was that October? Whatever it was. I got one in like November,
Something
and I'm
like
like, when? I've been so good lately. And then, check the date,
I've
and I
been a
was
good
like,
boy.
yeah, I was like, I was like, I knew it was a sus spot. I was like, no one just parks there in the back streets. You're joking.
Oh, fuck.
So other than that speeding fine, it was a pretty red hot weekend for me. Had a good win at cricket, saw some family members, had some nice food. Looks like I missed a good night out, but I think that was a good choice. I missed a good night out because I've got no money to have good nights like that unless it's planned in advance. So I know big old mate over here said, oh yeah, I got $300 as my limit, and I feel good about that. I'm like, okay, Kyle. And then he spent $80 just to get there. So I'm guessing maybe...
Yeah, no, I spent $120 before I even bought a drink.
Free trips home though, so that worked out all right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, $80 to get there, $40 for entry.
Was that how much it was to get in?
Because I paid for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, you were fucking around, and then I got in there, and then I was like, oh, has he paid? And she was like trying to give you the thing. I was like, oh, is he paying for two? Because it said $20 on the thing. And she's like, no, that's one. I was like, fuck. And then I went away, spoke to someone, came back. You were still just dicking around.
I didn't know what was going on with it. It wouldn't. And then you just put. And I was like, "What did you?" And you're like, "I paid for you." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, so I spent $120 before I even bought a drink.
yeah."
And then, it
Few
was...
beverages.
Oh, I didn't feel too good. I was doing the old. I'd gone up and I'd go. They're like, "Oh, what do you want?" And I'll go, "Two or whatever your favorite is." So I was getting some weird shit. And then it was always the chicks. I'd go up and go, "Whatever your favorite is." And then at one pub, I think it was the one when you first got there. You pulled in as I had it because I was like, you know what? I'm going to have what his favourite drink is, and pointed to some random guy behind the bar.
Oh, no. You told me that
Yeah,
over
it
the
was
phone
a-
when I was...
Fuck yeah,
I was
that's
on-
hot.
I was-
Fucking Guinness.
Oh, that's hot.
It was a fucking Guinness. I tried. You know me, I don't even drink beer. And I tried to drink this Guinness.
How much did you get down, you reckon?
Oh, a quarter, if that. And then just left it there because that's when then Kyle then walked in, and then I was like, "I'm out, baby."
No.
You met me at that one.
No, I didn't. I met you. You guys are all out in the centre part.
Really?
You called me. You were on the phone to me when you tried that.
Yeah, right. That
I was
must
on
have
my
been
way
that.
there.
Oh, no, I would have looked out and seen you, just bailed on the drink and then ran out to you,
Probably, yeah.
scampering.
Yeah.
And that was
But
the
yeah.
last time I called you until it was later on when I got in there with the old assist, the old wingman.
Oh,
Don't worry about me, baby.
was that where we ended up somewhere in Springfield in the middle of the night?
No, we got dropped from the city because he's like, "We should go." Well, they're like, "You need to go because I need to leave and she doesn't want you here." We're like, "Sweet." And then he gets on the thing. He reckons $90. I was like, "Oh, you're joking! $90 to get home from here." And then the old love was like, "Oh, I've got to go to Springfield Lakes somewhere for like a brunch or whatever, so I can drop you there." So pretty much dropped us
Yes,
at like
please.
Springfield thing, and then old Mumsy clutched up and
Yeah.
come pick
I
us
felt
up.
I felt a bit annoyed. I felt like I could have helped you out, but I got a message at 9:15 when I'm halfway through umpiring. Can you come pick us up? I'm like,
I never said that.
nah. I said I felt like I could have let.
No, he said, when do you finish? Can you
I
come
asked
and
you.
grab it?
Yeah, I asked
Oh
you.
yeah. Otherwise,
I
you were
never.
busy.
I never sent you a message saying, "Can you?"
Nah.
I asked
Could
you
you? Like, what's going on?
if.
And I was
when you
like,
finished-
I actually could have this morning if you messaged me at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I was like, I didn't have a big night, so I would have.
I wouldn't have made you come all the way into the city.
Nah.
I don't even know where we were, to be fair.
No, I've got no idea.
I think it was right near Lutwich,
Got no idea.
if it was near Old Love's house.
No idea.
Mm.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, perfect, though. So she stitches us up. She goes, "I've got to go get the car, do whatever, do some stuff, so you got to hang out at home, and then we'll go." So, like, righto, get out. And I was like, "So where's your car?" She's like, 15-minute walk. Oh, sorry, what? And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "So you can either stay here or get an Uber." And we were like, "All right, we'll go for a yonder." Dead set, walk 20 metres, cafe right there. Kyle and I like, "You beauty." He goes, "I could do a coffee." Went in there, got a thing. He got a coffee and a feed. And she's like, "All right, I'll just come back and pick you up from here then." We're like, "Oh, yes, please." Sweet. I was like, couldn't have been any more perfect that it was just a cafe right there.
Yeah. Just went around this corner. I'm like, bang, coffee, done, sold.
Yeah.
Get in me.
Gotta love it. Gotta fucking love it. It was a
Rip
great
up.
weekend.
So any sleep that night?
Hey? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't much of the other stuff either. I tried my hardest.
You and me both, brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh, man.
Yep. No.
Yeah, I think that's why we got kicked out so early in the
Yeah, poor form.
morning. We did really good. The post-try celebration was no good, though.
No.
The assists.
The old got over the line but dropped it over the line.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
The old Luke Brooks. Just reaching out to put it down and fumbled.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Beautiful. I think that's pretty good weekend for the Mutts there. We hooked in and, yeah.
Hooked in, sort of hooked up.
I mean, it technically counts.
Mm.
Well,
Maybe for you.
Peeled some wickets, hit some runs. You know how it is.
Again,
beverages.
I didn't.
balls.
I didn't take any wickets, didn't hit many runs.
This is
My cricket
story
game
all
went up,
weekend. It didn't get any better.
Beautiful. Get our dog up here.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.